The truth about balance, sometimes you need to burn it all down. And it starts like this. Reality. Life doesn't give a fuck about your desire for harmony. You want the dream life, the body that turns heads, the success that makes people shut up and pay attention? Then it's time to accept a brutal reality. Balance is a luxury you haven't earned yet. You think successful people got to where they are by maintaining a perfect work-life balance? Fuck no. They got there by becoming obsessed, sacrificing, by making the choices that everyone around them became uncomfortable with. While others were planning their weekend getaways, they were planning their next move. While others were crying about being tired and shit, they were pushing through another rep, another hour, another challenge. Here's a reality no one wants to talk about. Growth isn't comfortable. It's not supposed to be. Every major transformation in your life is going to require you to become temporarily obsessed. You're going to have a tip the scale so far in one direction that people will think you lost your mind. And that's good. Let them think that. Their comfort with your choices isn't your fucking concern. The grind isn't just about working hard. It's about outworking everyone, including your past self. It's pushing your body when it's screaming to stop. It's about staying locked in when everyone else is checking out. You're going to have days where it feels like you're drowning, where every step forward is met with 2 steps back. Welcome to the process. This is where most people quit, and this is where you have to keep going. Let's talk about sacrifice, because if you're not willing to give up the good things for great things, you're not ready for success. Those nights out at the club, they're not just costing you money. They're stealing your momentum. Those friends who wait to chill all day, they're not just wasting your time. They're programming you for mediocrity. Sometimes the hardest sacrifices aren't the bad habits. They're the comfortable ones that are keeping you average. Your bad habits, they're not just habits, guys. They're choices. Every time you choose Netflix over work, social media over progress, comfort over growth, you're actively choosing to stay exactly where you are. Those small choices compound into the life you're living right now. And how's that working out for you? Focus isn't just about concentration. It's about elimination. You need to become ruthless about what gets your time and energy. That phone always buzzing, it's not a tool anymore. It's a leash keeping you tied to mediocrity. Those social media feeds, they're not keeping you connected. They're keeping you distracted. Cut the cord, kill the notifications, create an environment where focus is the only option. Here's what nobody tells you about progress. It's fucking lonely. While you're grinding at 5 a.m., your friends are sleeping off their hangovers. While you're meal prepping and hitting macros, they're ordering takeout and bitching about their metabolism. When you're investing in yourself, they're speaking on shit that keeps them comfortable and mediocre. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that gap between you and them, it's only going to keep growing. You want to know what really kills progress? The illusion that success should feel good while you're building it. It doesn't. Success feels like doubt, like fatigue, like wondering if you're fucking insane for pushing this hard while everyone else is taking it easy. That feeling of discomfort, that's not a warning sign. It's a fucking compass showing you exactly where you need to go. Most people quit right before things are about to turn around. They mistake temporary pain for permanent failure. They see the grind as a punishment rather than preparation. You need to understand something. Every rep, every early morning, every time you choose discipline over distraction, it's all being recorded. Your body, your mind, your future, they're keeping score. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is forgotten. Stop looking for immediate payoff. Real transformation isn't a fucking TikTok video. It's a slow, brutal process of becoming someone new. Your old habits, your old mindset, old excuses, they all have to die for you to be born anew. It's not about balance right now. It's about burning your boats so you have no choice but to move forward. And let's get something straight about rest. It's not the same as being lazy. Rest is strategic. It's calculated, part of the process. Being lazy is what weak people do to avoid the process entirely. Learn the fucking difference. When you rest, it should be to reload, not retreat. Your rest should have purpose, just like work. You want to know when you've earned the right to think about balance? When your success is so ingrained that you couldn't go back to mediocrity even if you tried. When your habits are so strong that excellence is your default setting. When your mindset is bulletproof that you don't need willpower to make the right choices. This shit becomes automatic, guys. Until then, embrace the unbalance. Let it become your advantage. While others are trying to maintain their precious balance, you'll be building momentum that makes you unstoppable. While they're protecting their comfort zones, you'll be expanding yours. And when they avoid extremes, you'll be using them to forge yourself into something extraordinary. This isn't about killing yourself. This is about burning out. It's about understanding that extraordinary results require extraordinary commitment. You can be balanced when you're dead. Right now, you need to be focused, obsessed even. willing to do what others won't so you can live like others can't. The temporary imbalance you're afraid of, that's the price of admission for the life you claim you want. That discomfort you're avoiding, that's the transformation you're paying or you're praying for in disguise, The sacrifices that seem extreme, they are the choices that separate the successful from the spectators. So stop bitching about balance. Stop looking for the easy way. Stop trying to have it all right now. Pick your focus, burn the boats, and become fucking unstoppable in that direction. Balance will come later, after you earn it, after you built something worth balancing. Right now, you don't need balance. You need obsession, dedication. You need the kind of focus that makes average people uncomfortable. Because that discomfort, that's how you know you're finally on the right path. So that wraps up that post. But I just want to get into this whole notion that people have. This is why I wrote this one in the beginning, because I keep seeing so many comments and conversations about like work-life balance, the grind is cringe. How do you achieve, certain hours at work, but also are uber productive, but also like you have time for hobbies and shit. You don't in the beginning. When you're building, you sacrifice everything. When I was building my business, I threw away every single fucking thing I love to do. I didn't game anymore. I didn't hang out with friends anymore. I stopped drinking. I wasn't going out to clubs. I wasn't even talking to women for a while. I wasn't doing shit but trying to make money, trying to get my business off the ground, land my first client, free myself financially. The shit that excited me every morning was waking up after dreaming of what life would be like as a successful business owner. I was dreaming of fucking coming home in a helicopter, having a helicopter pad, in my fucking Lamborghini, eating my $1,000 steaks. I was dreaming of a completely different life that I was aiming for and actively building. That shit made me more enticed by life, more excited by my goals than any bitch I was chasing at a club, any group of friends I was hanging out with on the weekend watching football with. All the dumb shit I used to do before paled in comparison. It didn't even seem fun anymore. It just seemed like a waste of time. If your goals don't get you fired up like that, you're doing something wrong and you will fail. You have to get to that point. Everything else that you quote sacrifice doesn't even feel like a sacrifice anymore. They feel like they're minuscule things you can throw away. They have no value in your life. They don't get you excited. That's how much you have to believe in this. That's how much it's like from psycho-cybernetics, guys. You have to vividly visualize this shit where it almost feels real. You have to almost feel like you could reach out and touch that future. And the only thing that's separating you from that reality is a few decisions. And those are the decisions you make every day. That's it. It's not a magic pill. It's not like there's some other person on the other side with some magical talent, born with gifts that you don't have. It's just you making the correct decisions every single day. When you can really internalize this and you start to get the emotions and the feelings coming out of like, oh, fuck, this is possible. This could be my life. I really can live this. If I just do what I need to do, all that shit goes to the wayside. All those other distractions, they become just blips on your radar. You won't worry about any of that stuff anymore. But if you don't have this kind of passion and dedication for your dream, you're wasting your fucking time. There's so many guys that say they want to do this, they want to start a business here and do that. They don't know shit about their business. They don't wake up every day eating, dreaming, sleeping, thinking, showering, everything. Every minute of their day is just enthralled in the idea of their business. It isn't. They're thinking about other shit. Some bitches, they're thinking about hanging out with friends. They're thinking about the dumbest shit imaginable. How do you expect to have your dream succeed when you don't give it any space in your mind? Or when garbage occupies most of the space in your mind? Hello, the thing we just talked about, the TikTok, all this shit, your phone. You're scrolling on Instagram all day, reading motivational quotes and videos and Goggins telling you to burn the boats and who's going to carry the boats. And your fucking fat ass isn't doing shit. You're not carrying anything. You're not doing anything. You don't wake up early. You don't run. You don't fucking work on your business. You're just watching videos to emotionally masturbate to some shit you know you should be doing anyway. Every fucking person in here, including the ones seeing this video later, knows what the fuck they have to do. But we're in this society where you want your balls coddled. You want someone to hold your nuts for you and walk you through the entire process. Why? You're a man. You need to get it on your own. Understand that every day you waste is a day you're not getting back. And is another day in the hellhole you're experiencing right now called your life. Because if you really loved your fucking life, you sure as fuck wouldn't be in this group or people on YouTube that'll watch this later, watching this video thinking about, fuck, man, I need something in my life to change. This can't be it. There has to be, I need a sign, something. That's why everybody's here, dude. We know we could be doing more. Some of us have already reached a goal and we're here to help and just, impart knowledge on some guys. But for the rest of us that are still grinding, still on the path, If you don't have that fucking vision of yourself and you're not attacking that every single day, you are selling yourself short. You're living another day in your fucking mediocre existence, bro. That should be getting you angry. Some guys in here should already be fucking popping a vein here and there. How many more days do you want to live your average ass fucking life? Ask yourself that. You have to have these kind of these real conversations with yourself every day, because you get in touch and tune in on some of those negative emotions to help propel you forward into action. It's important. Life isn't a fucking kumbaya, dude. Oh, it's okay, Timmy, you tried. Oh, good effort today. Fuck off, bro. It should be 110% effort every day. Anything less than that is a fucking affront to your existence. You're literally disrespecting yourself. How many more days are you going to have, bro, where you're healthy, where you can do this shit? God forbid something fucking happens. You know, health is wealth, as they say. You don't realize it until you lose that shit. You are in a prime position to make a difference in your life, yet every day you choose to stay the same. That's a deep, profound conversation you have to stare in the mirror and have with yourself. Until you don't come to that realization, do or don't, man, nothing will change. I'm telling you. Anywho, thoughts on that? And then we'll dive into open forum like usual, guys.
Yeah, man, good talk. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Come on, bro.
The thing is, I agree with the 110% thing, and it actually indeed in the last days, because, like I said, I was going outside attending businesses for the AI thing. I
Mhm.
already have one appointment,
Oh, yeah.
and then on the second or third day, I just wanted to get home because I haven't get anything. But then I saw three barbers on the side, and then I thought, hey man, I have to get there. I have to. I was already convinced of, nah, just go home, just chill. The day is over. And then I go out, I go back, and what's happening? Second appointment.
Hell yeah. You see how different shit is when you just change very minute things like that? Isn't that crazy how that happened? Your entire life, dude, there's so much opportunity in front of people. They really have no idea. Like, the goal here is, because look, there's no magic bullet to fix your life. But what I'm trying to get guys to understand, that literally your mentality is the only thing holding you back. Opportunities all around you. There are golden doors in front of you right now that you don't know how to see. We're just trying to get you to get to the mentality where your eyes open to all the golden opportunities in front of you. No one here has answers for how you're going to become a millionaire, how you're going to become successful, what businesses you got to do online. Nobody knows your fucking life, your experience, and the skills you've gained, or the connections you have, the networking. We can't do this for you. But what we can do is open your mind to another style of thinking, which opens your eyes to opportunities around you. And then you capitalize on those. And that's where the life-changing shit happens. Nobody taught me anything. I just started reading some books. I started hanging around some rich people. I started seeing the way they thought, the way they acted, the way they saw the world, their relationships with money, what investments meant to them, what businesses meant to them. That's what allowed me to see the world in a different way. And then I looked at my own life and I go, what kind of opportunities like this do I have? What can I do? How can I take advantage of this that I've gained, these insights? And sure enough, bro, that's where my idea sprung up to be a business owner. And it was just, I want to be a business owner. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And then the other opportunity sprouted right in front of me, and I put two and two together. Well, I could do remodeling and construction because I have contacts in the industry, and I could be taught how to do some of the work myself by my father, who's been doing it for 30 years. And then I could learn from this company that I'm currently employed at as a project manager, and they're going to teach me everything. I'm attending every business meeting. I'm seeing the ins and outs of how this company is working, how it's succeeding, how it's failing. And I applied all those little puzzles together, and I finally started my business. And guess what? Because I had learned already from that other business, I already was working under my father just on the wall as a normal laborer. I was doing all this shit. I put all these skills together all in one go shortly after starting. And I had a successful business within 6 months. I got my first client. And not 6 months like one. I mean, transformational money, guys. I tell the story all the time. In college, I was on a $50 a month peanut butter jelly diet budget. I don't think people understand. I was so fucking broke. I would go to the grocery store and buy the name brand peanut butter, or the store brand cheap shit peanut butter with the store brand purple jelly. And I could get 2 packs of bread, and that's what I would eat. I would just put a fucking ton of peanut butter on 2 breads, and that was my lunch and my dinner. And I did that shit for fucking months, dude. My My roommate, if I could get him out here on a call, he would be disgusted. He would tell you, like, I can't believe, because he was a rich trust fund baby and he was eating steaks and shit. I was just eating peanut butter jellies, bro. He was so disgusted. He came into my room and he's like, can I just offer you a steak, dude? Because I'm going to throw up if I see you eat another one of these. And I was like, no, this is what I got to do. I have to punish myself. This is my fucking punishment for failing to, at the time, was like, find a job, get hired. I was looking for jobs so much and I was stretching out the loans I had from college and a little bit of help my dad gave me. So yeah, I was on a $50 a month peanut butter jelly budget. Within 6 months, my business, I was eating $1,000 steaks. I bought my first Porsche. Why? Because that's all I did. I went from hungry as fuck, broke, wishing for a different life, to focusing acutely on my dreams. And I seized on the opportunity. If your eyes aren't open to everything around you like that, there's so many opportunities that pass me by now that I look back and I'm like, oh, fuck, that would have worked. This would have worked. Had I known this, I could have done that. We all have these moments, but we all have moments in the future as well that are coming. The golden opportunities never stop until you're dead. That's what you need to understand. You will always have opportunities. And often, more often than not, guys, you just walk right past them. It's the mentality that allows you to see this shit. And then it's the habits that you built that you act on them. Hopefully we can open a bunch of dudes' eyes to this, because there's a lot of opportunity in the world.